With all the buzz lately around Taylor Swift's Eras Tour, I know my For You page is completely covered in Taylor content right now, and I don't hate it. I definitely have been a fan for a long time. I was not as big into folklore, but then with Midnights was completely 100% back into it. She is coming to Seattle, and I may grab some tickets last minute. Probably not. It's not highest on my priority list. I am really loving watching the entire tour on social media. So I personally know 6 people who are going to the Eras Tour in various cities across the country. I didn't realize that so many people I knew were also fans. There's clearly a uniting factor across the generations. Anyway, I thought it would be a really good time to take a look back and look at some of Madonna's eras. Despite her name, Madonna is certainly far from perfect, but I do think that there is a tad bit of ageism and sexism involved in the general I just don't like her culture. I have issues in general with it gives me the ick. I'm all for following your gut. I really believe in intuition. Mindfulness is key in all situations, but media that's surrounded around that gives me the ick. Ew. I don't know. It all feels a little elementary. I don't know how to say it. Maybe I'll make a video on it. I understand all of this and don't shame you for thinking that way, but I do encourage you to take a second look at her music if you haven't in a long time. I'm sure you know somebody who knows this music very well. I think it will help you maybe connect with that person a little more, and maybe this music will be as meaningful to you as it has become to me. So yeah, here is my Madonna pump up playlist. These are, of course, in no particular order. First up, we have Like a Prayer. This is an obvious hit. You probably, if you haven't heard that song, I don't really know what planet you're living on.
It's like an angel sighing. I have no choice. I hear your voice.
But it's a classic and a good place to start. It will tune your Spotify algorithm in the correct direction to at least get, what is their new AI?
Are you fucking kidding me?
DJX to introduce some maybe deeper cuts of Madonna into your regular listening. Like 15 years ago, I was first introduced to the song. Okay, not first introduced. When I was writing this, I wrote first introduced. Clearly, I had heard this song in a multitude of places, probably from my mom playing when I was a kid. I was born in 93, so the song predates me. I was reintroduced as a teenager with a new lens to the song with the TV show Glee, and though the idea of listening to that version of the song completely gives me the ick, oh my god, look at me.
It's like a little breath. I'm down on my knees. I wanna take you back in the midnight.
Okay, second song is Ghost Town, which how I don't know this song is not a bigger deal on TikTok or like as an Instagram reel sound. Just evokes so much emotion, and it's perfect on a rainy day. The song gives me all of the feels and the moodiness, and this was one of the first songs that I was like, oh, I don't think I remember hearing that when this came out. I don't know, whatever year this came out.
When it all falls down, I'll be your fire when the lights go out. When there's no one else around, we'll be two souls in a ghost town.
I actually found this song through Andy Cohen's Kiki Lounge. This is how you know I am entering my 30s, is that I am listening to SiriusXM music channels on a regular basis. I frequent Andy Cohen's Kiki Lounge. It really has turned into a safe space for when I want some feel-good music, and this was one of the songs that came on earlier that I immediately favorited on my Spotify. If you haven't heard Ghost Town, definitely go give it a listen. Okay, Impressive Instant. This one is really fun because I do very vividly remember listening to this song when I was a kid. I remember vividly the scratched up CD with the bedazzled horseshoe.
Nothing out there looks the same. You're the one that I've been waiting for. I don't even know your name.
The song and album are so nostalgic for me. She's seriously like an early Dua Lipa or Taylor Swift. And this album takes me back to a really cool time in pop music. Joan of Arc, this is another one that I'm surprised isn't bigger on TikTok. This is the second song on the list from Rebel Heart, which is one of her newer eras that I honestly, when it came out, I wasn't listening to, and I'm rediscovering this year.
Talk about it right now. Just hold me while I cry my eyes out. I'm not Joan of Arc, not yet, but I'm in the dark. Yeah, I can't be a superhero right now.
I've noticed a real positive impact on my mental health, and I've put it on a couple different playlists this year. It really makes me feel safe and seen and like everything's gonna be all right when I listen to this song. And then I'm going to leave you guys with Push, which is a song that I don't know, it just came up on Spotify this morning.
You push me to go the extra mile. You push me when it's difficult to smile. You push me a better version of myself.
Really, this pick is just more about the music, and I'm really thinking I need to get more into this specific album. Madonna may not be everyone's cup of tea, but I hope this playlist gives you a sense of the range and depth of her catalog. I think there is someone out there on the internet who is better equipped and knows a lot more about her career, who can go into specifics about the eras of Madonna. Maybe that's something I can do a deep dive on. Should y'all be interested, I definitely am listening to her a lot, and I'll continue to be listening to her a lot this year. And maybe I can even convince a few of you to give her music a chance if you weren't already. Music is a hugely helpful self-care tool that I have for my mental health. I hope that was sharing these songs with you all today. You'll be able to appreciate her not so forgotten work and have some more dance time in your day. I know I've been dancing a lot to this music in making this video. Madonna is a great way to feel our feelings, process our days, and really empower our lives. I'm working on some other interesting videos for y'all right now. I'm about to record something about the AI discussion that I think we're all having at home. If you aren't, maybe you should be. I think we're gonna have some really good weather this weekend. And I want to give you a little tour of my garden, which is really, coming into bloom, looking beautiful. This is my first season with this garden, so not a lot going on quite yet. It is early in the year. Y'all want to see it, so I want to share it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you'll consider subscribing. I'm just going to be making a lot of random videos from here on out, and my promise to you is that I'm going to keep them really high quality and interesting and creative, and all I hope is that maybe you'll come say hi every once in a while. Yeah, I guess that's it. We'll talk soon, okay?